We're here in Denver, Colorado for what should be another exciting game. Thanks for being here with us again. We're midway through the season, and each of tonight's teams ready to start the second half with a win as the Packers square off against the Broncos. They're lined up for the kickoff, so let's get this game started. Crosby will be kicking off.
The Packers will be kicking off to start the game. Lee back to return.
This one is handled by Lee. Lee takes this one back to the 24. John, if I say defense wins championships, the cliche police will arrest me, but I'm going to say it anyway, as two of the very best are out there for this one.
These are the games that I really love to watch. It's all about ball control and limiting the mistakes that you make on offense. Both of these teams have a ton of talent on the defensive side. And I'll tell you one thing for sure. It's going to be tough to score points in this one. It'll probably be a dogfight right down to the end. When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
Ball on their own 24.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Defense, get ready. From the start.
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Pressure. Throws it. The defender's got it. The timing was off and the pass was intercepted.
They have a lot of veteran leadership on this squad. I'm sure they'll shake that one off, get back out there and make something happen.
So they're ready to go on offense after the interception. They'll start at the 25-yard line. The Broncos line up at a 4-3. Goal is there for the tackle at the 24-yard line.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
2nd and 9. Ball on the 24-yard line.
All right, let's go. Be crucial.
Denver goes with a four-man front. Franks goes in motion. On the call. Great move to get free. Kinley is there on the stop at the 17. If they can get it to the 15-yard line, they'll get a first down.
17-yard line.
Stop here. Let's go.
Denver using three linebackers. With the counterplay, Lang makes the tackle, but it's beyond the marker, so they pick up a first down. They ran the counter and got just what they needed to convert.
The offensive line did a good job of selling that play, opening up just enough room for him to get past the first down marker.
Down inside the 15.
Keep the throttle down. Blue down. Don't stop that low. Here we go.
Hand it off. Bly is there for the tackle at the 11. Morency takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. They're 11 yards away from the end zone.
On the 11-yard line.
Watch the snap down. So low. Everything you got. Let's go.
The Broncos come out in the quarter defense. Brings it down looking to run. He lost it. The Broncos scoop up the fumble. Sheds the tackle. Room to run. He's all alone, and this should be a touchdown. He dives. Touchdown.
When you talk about a dangerous back, this is what you have to be able to do. Not only get out there and outrun the defense, but have the power to bounce off a tackle and keep going.
The extra point attempt is good.
Now we get to see how this defense reacts after scoring a touchdown. Will they continue to get after the ball carrier, or will they get too greedy trying to force fumbles and end up missing tackles?
Ealer comes in to
Is
kick
lined up
off.
for the kickoff. Jennings back deep to return.
This one is fielded by Jennings.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
The Packers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
They'll go from the I formation. Carr sends a man in motion. Great fake.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack.
You can't stop me. Danny.
Denver lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Incomplete as the defender knocks it away.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
A report now on the injured player. The team is indicating it's the type of injury that will take some time to heal, so he is done for the day. Frank's the motion man. Steps up into the pocket. Pressure coming. Fumble. The Packers scoop up the fumble. The ball was loose in the backfield, but the offense is able to jump on it first.
Whoa, got lucky that time. That's a real heads-up play.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Lee into return. He's waving for the fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 46-yard line.
First and 10.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Here we go, baby. It's showtime,
The
baby.
defense lines up in the nickel. Number 88, the man in motion.
Good shoot. What screen?
Gets the toss to the left. Collins comes up to make the play.
This is one of those games where you just keep running it at them. 4 yards here, 5 yards there, and loosen them up, and then wham. You knock them out late in the game with that long touchdown run.
Ball at midfield.
48-yard line.
All on us, y'all.
Green Bay using 3 linebackers. Number 6 with a man in motion.
Back it up, baby.
Hands it off. Harris is there on the stop.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game, because if they do that, they become one-dimensional, and that plays right into the defense's hands.
On 3rd down, they have to get the ball to the 44 to convert. Hands it off to the back, setting up play action. Keeps it. And it comes up to make the play at the 42. And so he takes matters into his own hands to keep the chains moving.
Now, he didn't break that one wide open, but he did get enough to keep the drive going.
Keep the throttle down. We turning it up. Hey,
The Packers come out in a 4-3. Hand it off. Can't pull him down. Barnett is there on the stop at the 32. Henry pushing his way through the would-be tacklers. He picks up solid yardage. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
defense, get ready.
The Packers line up in a 4-3. Receives the handoff. They're going to spot this one at the 23-yard line. He records his 3rd tackle of the game.
You got to keep going to the run. You never know when there's going to be great blocking ahead of you, allowing for a big one right into the end zone.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
You can't stop me. Do something. Here we go. Yeah, you see me. Play hard and fast, baby.
Hand it off to the back. The 10. And he gets in there. Touchdown. And they keep it on the ground for the score.
I tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
Elam comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. And a great finish to that drive as they got into the end zone, and the defense is going to have its hands full trying to keep them in check.
They're really executing out there. Seems like just about every call they make works to perfection. If the defense can get them the ball back quickly here, they might be able to put this one away very early.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Jennings back to
sends it
return.
sailing. This one is taken by Jennings. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Regular. Not today.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. They'll pass on 1st down with the throw. Almost intercepted. Williams had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. And that's a break for the offense.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
So we gonna take it. Be careful. There we go. Watch your eyes.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. Complete from the wide receiver. Ferguson is there for the tackle. Excellent recognition by the receiver, reading the coverage and adjusting his route accordingly.
Option routes are receiving routes designed to take advantage of the coverage. It's up to both the receiver and the quarterback to make the same read. If the receiver reads zone, but the quarterback reads man, you can see passes going right to defender.
He hands it off. Number 92 comes up to make the play at the 47.
You can't have a good running attack without blocking. But blocking alone won't get you what you need. You got to have a back who can find the holes when they're there.
Reached the end of the first quarter, and the score is 14-0. Broncos.
At the end of the first quarter, the score is
Green Bay needs to get to work as we start the second quarter.
Nothing. The teams are ready for the
Second and 1 coming up.
Stay at home. Blue down.
Denver comes out in a 4-3. Give it to the halfback. Williams, he's there on the stop at the 49. They only needed a yard or so to convert, and that's just what he got. 1st and 10.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Don't stop that motor. From the start.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. Handoff on the draw. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Good play by the linebacker to get into the backfield and stop the play for no gain.
I'll tell you, that comes from watching a lot of film and knowing the tendencies of the opponent. That was a heck of a play.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go.
Danny. Hey. Let's go.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. Gets the toss to the right. Daly comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line.
These plays can end up with lost yards if the defense gets through or around their blocking quickly enough.
3rd and long.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Stay in your lane. Check it. Let's go now.
Denver with 6 defensive backs. Dropping back, throwing. Almost picked off.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Ryan will come in now to punt it away. Lee sets up, waiting for the punt. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
We're coming to rest. Watch your back.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Hand it off. Collins is there on the stop at the 33-yard line. Great run there. That'll be a 1st down.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Green Bay comes out in their nickel package. Throws it, and it's caught Harris is there for the tackle at the 38. Graham picks up about 6 after that catch. Ball on their own 38.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. All right, here we go.
Only one man back. Gets the pass off, and he makes the grab. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 49.
Hard worker, dedicated, role model for the other players. That's Rod Smith.
Ball at midfield.
Go make a play. We're talking about bring it. Watch the snap.
The Packers come out on a nickel package. With a counterplay, Collins is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. Henry gets the handoff on the misdirection play and picks up 6 yards. There's 3 minutes left in the half.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Not today. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
The Packers with a 4-man front.
Let's go.
On the carry. Setting up play action. There he goes. Jenkins comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. So he takes it himself, and that's good enough for a first down.
And the thing there is they just lost containment. You just can't let him get out of the pocket and run around like that, or he's going to hurt you, just like he did.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
This song, this song.
Henry, the lone back. Smith, the motion man. Hand it off to the back. Pickett breaks the play up in the backfield. They tried to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
And I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
2-minute warning coming up.
Here we go. Watch the hard count. Watch each other back.
The Packers come out in a 4-3.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Looking for room. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 43. Nothing doing that time, John, as the linebacker gets there quickly.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Ball on the 43-yard line. And this is the 8th play of this drive. And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Watch this.
The Packers come out in a dime package. Closing in. He never saw that one coming.
Good coverage downfield had a lot to do with that play. The drop back in zone coverage, never giving the quarterback an option.
Sauerbrunn comes into the game for the punt. Jennings is back to receive this kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
Now you start to look around and you figure, who are the go-to guys? The guys who can respond and get this game close again.
Deep in their own territory.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. Here I come. Hey, here we go.
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. And off to the tailback. Williams comes up to make the play at the 16-yard line. Morency with a nice burst through the middle that time. 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 coming up here.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Get me going. All day, baby. Come on.
Denver goes with a 4-man front.
Here we go. Everything you got. Yeah, let's go, baby.
And with a counterplay. Lynch is there on the stop at the 20.
Now they got to keep going at it. They can get that defense tired and on its heels. These games will get longer and bigger as the game goes on.
20-yard line.
Be careful. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Puts it away. Number 92 is there for the tackle at the 27-yard line. They blitz and it backfire.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit them in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep them from picking up the first down.
Pass play here on first down with the throw. He couldn't control it. John, he rushed that throw.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it could make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Denver comes out in their nickel package. Carr with a man in motion. Gets rid of it. Bailey picks it off. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and they're in. Touchdown. A great return after the interception. Good blocking, and no one was able to run him down. Elam comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good.
Now, if the quarterback is still rattled after that play, we'll find out on this first throw. The coach will probably go with something simple to get some of his confidence back. The one thing he can't be worried about is throwing that football. I think he'll come out firing to show us all that he's ready to make a play.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Jennings back to return.
From the 8-yard line. The last time the defense was on the field, they scored on an interception return. Ball on their own 30.
Will start the drive at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, baby.
Denver comes out in their nickel package.
What's the hard count?
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
The guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Clear! Clear! Deucey!
The Broncos line up in a 4-3. Under pressure. Throwing. Ferguson is there on the stop at the 47-yard line.
With the reception, 1st down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's do our thing.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Ooh, nearly picked off. Good timing getting in between the ball and the receiver to save what would have been a big gain.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Watch your eyes. Let's go, boys.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. Dropping back. Steps up into the pocket. Gets rid of it. The pass ball's incomplete. Jennings was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 47-yard line.
Let's go. Everything you got.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Deep pass looking for the end zone. What a catch. Touchdown, Packers. Crosby comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Green Bay is lined up for the kickoff. Lee back deep to return.
This one is handled by Lee. Going into halftime,
first half. The score is the Broncos 21, the Packers 7. We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Elam is just about ready to kick this one away.
Jennings back to return.
From the 8-yard line.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
Ball on their own 22.
Will start the drive at the 22-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Out of the I formation. A little misdirection. Number 92 is there for the tackle.
He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Turn it up, man. All right, here we go. Keep it up.
The Broncos with a 4-man front. It's the toss to the right. Clears the defense. They're going to spot this one at the 31-yard line. That's his third tackle of the contest.
A successful running attack requires good blocking up front to be effective.
Third and maybe 2.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Come on. You got to believe in it, RJ.
He takes the delayed handoff. Williams gets right in there and brings him down. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. Nothing happening for the offense. They're forced into a 3-and-out. Fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 16-yard line.
Ball on their own 16.
Will start the drive at the 16-yard line. First and 10.
Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing.
They have the lead, and one big reason is because they've done a real good job on the ground on first down.
Not bad. And that success leads to bigger and better things, usually.
Henry takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. Second and 7.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
You can't stop me. It's on. Set.
Hand it off to the back. They're going to spot this one at the 26-yard line. And that tackle gives him 3 in the game. And that gain will get them a fresh set of downs.
It was a great run. He saw his blockers create some room for him, and he accelerated right through the hole.
It's first and 10.
What's the hard count?
Green Bay comes out in a 4-3. Setting up play action, gets the pass off, drops the interception. Number 50 had his hands on it.
He's a pretty good cover linebacker. He can run with most guys, and he gets good position. Then he reads the pass, and he makes his move. But he'll drop a few like that one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Strong, two backers.
The Packers with a 4-man front. Number 6 with a man in motion.
Let's go.
On the call. Nice play fake. Fires this one deep. The pass ball's incomplete.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Smith was his intended target.
Third and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ain't no thing. You gotta have it deep.
Green Bay comes out in the quarter defense. Can't get it away. The big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Sauerbrunn is ready to pump this one away. Jennings back to return. He's waving for the fair catch.
If they want to make this a game, they have to buckle down, avoid mistakes, and work hard to dig themselves out of this hole.
Ball on their own 31.
31-yard line. First and 10.
Strong, two backers. All on us, y'all.
Denver goes with a 4-man front.
All right, let's go.
The This one is handed off. Goal is there for the tackle at the 33.
The defense held their positions and didn't let them get very far.
2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Yeah, it's on. He's back. Let's run.
They'll go from the shotgun. Dropping back, steps up into the pocket. Pressure, throwing. Jumps and makes the catch. Caught with a 3-yard completion. That'll bring up 3rd down. 3rd and 5 coming up.
Let's go. Let's go now. Let's go, D. Let's go. Get my cut back.
Denver goes with a 4-man front. It's the pass off, ball loose. The Broncos are there to pick up the ball. The 10, touchdown. Perfect place at the right time on that play. A fumble recovery and a touchdown. Elam comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Points off turnovers are a big key to winning the ballgame. But when it's your defense that does the scoring, that takes the pressure off your offense.
Denver is lined up for the kickoff. Jennings back deep to return.
From the 7. The Packers face an uphill battle as they begin this drive at the 22.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Stay broken up. Watch out. Don't stop. Don't stop that motor. Let's go. Danny.
Denver goes with a 4-man front.
Go low.
Gives the ball off, and he just got level.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry. But there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the opening.
4-yard gain on the play.
6-yard line.
It's showtime, baby. Get it started.
Denver comes out in their nickel package.
Do something.
They give it to the halfback. Nice play fake. Going long. He went up there and he got it. Foxworth is there for the tackle at the 33-yard line.
What I like about David Carr is the fact that he can make all the throws. He can make it from the pocket, and he can scramble a little and make throws at different angles.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
All right, let's go. You can't stop me.
They'll go from the I formation, looking upfield. They'll go with a play fake. Going deep. This pass is incomplete. And it will be an interference call on that play. The only question is it the defender or the receiver.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
It's first and goal at the 3.
Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go, boys. Here we go.
The backs are lined up in an I. Crowder created problems in the backfield on that play.
He's looked good at times, but he just doesn't seem to have that explosive first couple of steps.
It's second and goal at the 8-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Keep it up. Defense, get ready. Yeah, you see.
Out of the I formation.
Keep moving. Play it up.
Trade line brought him down for his 3rd tackle.
The defense came up and stopped him right in his tracks. That's just the kind of thing that the defensive coordinator loves to see.
It's third and goal at the 9-yard line.
Solid 29.
Denver comes out in a 4-3.
Hey, watch the screen.
Stepping up with the pass. This one will be spotted at the 14-yard line. That's 3 tackles so far for him today. They complete it, but not for a touchdown, John. They miss out on a golden chance.
And that one really hurts. You don't get too many chances down there. When you actually get a completion on 3rd down, you got to make it count.
So this one will be from about 31 yards out. The kick sails through the uprights.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, but I'm sure they're thinking touchdown for their next one.
Crosby will be kicking off.
Lee back deep to return.
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is handled by Lee.
This team has played well and had a solid first half, and now they find themselves in great position to win the game.
Ball on their own 20.
Will start the drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
All right, now, be careful.
Green Bay lines up in a 4-3. Number 6 with a man in motion.
From the start.
Cross play to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss.
The blocking just wasn't there on the outside.
Play to 3/4 of play, and the score is 28-10. Broncos. The teams are set for the 4th quarter of play. Ball on their own 19.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Let's do our thing.
Henry, the lone back. Number 6 with a man in motion.
Run back. Play hard and fast, baby.
Looking to run it here. Setting up play action. Going long. And he just can't hang on.
The quarterback did a great job of getting some air under that pass, hitting his guy right in the hand. It just looked like he might have lost a little focus as he tried to bring that pass in.
3rd and 11. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Blue down.
Henry, the lone setback. Hand off to the tailback. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. They played it safe, stayed on the ground, nothing doing. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. From the 30-yard line.
51-yard punt, returned for a gain of 4 yards. The
1st and 10.
Will start the drive at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
Hey. March in.
Denver comes out in a 4-3.
Keep it up. Here we come.
Hand it off to the back. Bailey is there on the stop at the 40. They get some decent yardage on the run, but, John, they're using up precious seconds.
What they really need to do is put the ball in the air. Put the pressure on the secondary.
Ball on their own 40.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball. We turning it up.
Carr will work out of the shotgun with the pass. The pass was incomplete. Jones was the intended receiver on that play.
Intended receiver on the play. Third and 5. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Do something. Turn it up now.
Denver comes out in a dive package. Throwing. Incomplete. Bailey whacks him, causing the incompletion.
I'll tell you, there are plenty of guys in the league who take pride in making hits like that, especially when it causes an incompletion.
Get my top back. We're talking about brilliant. Here we go. All on us, y'all. I'm coming through, baby.
This is not a difficult decision. They're going to go for it. They'll spot this one at the 41-yard line. He wraps him up and now has 4 tackles. And when you're down by this much, you're forced to go for it, but they came up short.
In this type of situation, the team needs to try anything they can to get into the end zone. This time they fell short.
The Packers with a 4-man front going to the air on first down. And it's caught. Hill is there on the stop at the 35.
Watch this. He stands him up, and he puts him right down. That's stopping in your tracks right there.
Don't make a play. They soft, man. I can do it, baby. Here we go.
Got very good penetration there. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
Third down here. They have to get it to the 31-yard line to convert. The Packers come out in a nickel package. With the carry, Barnett comes up to make the play. At the 38, they're going to keep the clock moving.
Well, they're playing conservative. They're going to keep pounding away, wearing down this defense, and working the clock.
Elam will have to get all of this one. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 45-yard line.
It's on.
Pass play here on first down. Pressure coming. Great play to knife in there for the sack. Clearly, the offensive line is having a lot of trouble getting it together.
You have to be able to protect the quarterback in that type of situation. It's going to take a little longer to find the open man or the hole in the zone. You got to find a way to give him that extra time that he needs.
The defense lines up in the nickel. Trying something to the left. He can't stay in bounds.
I think the quarterback just let that one get away.
Jennings was the one they were trying to get the ball to. 2-minute warning coming up.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Morency, the lone back, dropping back.
Converge on that.
Pumps once, closing in, gets rid of it. Ferguson makes the stop before the first down is reached. Morency caught it short of the first down marker. Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Watch a man.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark.
Let's go, boys. Let's go right here. There we go. Knock him out. No left. Let's go. Be true.
Hand off to the tailback. He loses it. And they hurry up to the line.
Hard count. Back in the gun. Keep moving.
They give it to the halfback. Great fake. Has time. Keeps it. Holman with the stop at the 39. They'll go no huddle here.
On the play.
What screen? I can do it, baby. Get my cut back. I'm coming through, baby. Yeah, it's on. Let's go, baby.
Under pressure with the pass. He was tipped. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
Third and 6. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Get it up. Back it up, baby. Get it.
The Broncos come out in a dime package. Pressure gets the pass off. Lynch is there on the stop. The offense is going to hurry things up here.
He's back. Watch each other back. All day, baby. Come on.
Pass play here on first down. Throwing. He has his receiver with some running room. Ferguson comes up to make the play. At the 23, the quarterback is calling them back to the line of scrimmage. With the pass, nearly intercepted. Time is working against them.
Yeah, I'm thinking they're going to keep going to the air, but it might be a little too late.
10th play of this drive.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Bring it up, bring it up.
The Broncos come out in a nickel package. Carr sends a man in motion.
Watch the ball.
There he goes. Carr dives forward. They'll touch him down at the 17. And it looks like they're going to go no huddle. They'll pass on first down. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The pass falls incomplete. He had to unload that pass in a hurry.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
And this is the 12th play of this drive.
On the 17-yard line.
Stay at home. Here we go. Let's go, dude. Let's go.
Key series here as they're in the red zone trying to stay in the game. Franks goes in motion. Dropping back. He'll keep it. Williams is there on the stop. They're going to go with a no huddle.
Gain on the play.
Drops back. He's going to run it. This one will be spotted at the 5-yard line. And that's now 3 tackles for him in this game. He's rushing the offense back to the line. The Packers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. It's first and goal at the 5-yard line. Carr out of the gun.
All day, baby. Come on.
The rush is on. Brings it down, looking to run. Touchdown, Packers. Interesting decision to go for 2 here because if they don't get this, they'll need 2 touchdowns instead of a touchdown and a field goal. Looking for the corner. They failed to get the 2 points. The onside kick is really their only option here as they look for a good bounce. Here's the onside kick from the 49. Flips the tackle. The Broncos will start the drive from the 37-yard line.
Stay posted up. Get it started. Play hard and fast, baby. Tell me. Let's do our thing. Let's do our thing. Here we go. Hey,
He'll take a knee. Green Bay calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Come on. Defense, get ready. Hey, let's go. Come on. Play football. Watch your man. Go make the play. Keep moving. Right there. Hey, watch the ball. There we go. Let's go, D. Let's go. Let's go. Keep the throttle down. Ain't no thing.
He'll just take a knee. The Packers call a timeout. They have no timeouts left.
Yeah, you see me. Great pass. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Stay in the lane. You gotta have it, D. Gotta keep my boys here. Let's turn it up, D. Bring it. Watch each other back. Not here, not now. Watch the vertical. It's on. Play alert.
He'll take a knee. Sauerbrunn would like to place this one inside the 10. That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Denver 28, Green Bay 16.
Green Bay 16.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the express written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.